It's Monday, July 14th. It's about 5:30 in the evening. It's the beginning of the last week of Ragbrai Training. Let's go put some miles down. It is going to be a hot ride this evening. Weather Channel said that it was 30 or 86 degrees. Oh shit. My bag strap is off. I gotta stop and fix that. I added a headlight to the bike, and I removed the strap for the handlebar bag to do that, and forgot to put the strap back on. So that was about to drag on the tire kind of there. Anyway, as I was saying, Weather Channel app says 86 degrees but feels like 91. I don't know why they don't just say it's 91 degrees, but whatever. It is pretty warm out. So it's gonna be a warm ride tonight. I got a headlight and a tail light added to the bike, so when I take off early in the morning on Ragbrai, I'll have safety. I also added a kickstand to the bike. It seems very close to the heel of my foot as I'm pedaling, but my foot's not hitting it. At some point I might adjust it, just scoot it back a hair just to be safe that it doesn't hit my shoe. I wanted to get out here a little earlier to ride today, but I was busy editing. I had to combine a few days from last week into one video, and then I wanted to get yesterday's riding up to Schulzberg and back, edited together and put in a video and get that up. So I got all that edited and uploaded today. And depending on how many miles I do tonight, I might just combine this entire week of riding into one. So I know we're gonna have 1 or 2 days where it's supposed to rain, so that's gonna affect my riding ability to get out here. So I did 55 miles yesterday and back out here again today. Just gonna keep pushing myself right up to the time I leave. I'll have a day off and then get right back at it. The rest of the week it'll be like, 15 miles, maybe 20 miles each day. Not gonna be doing big mileage, just keeping my legs moving. Oh, this hill's a bitch today. As I'm riding today, my tires are feeling a bit soft, so I'm going to check the air pressure, and then I'm also going to move the kickstand back, because that's kind of, I'm not hitting it with my foot, but it's really close when I look down there, and I just feel like I might if I turn my heel or something. It's just making me be conscious of it, so it's kind of irritating me. So we're going to adjust that, get the air up in the tires. So I have this little Fantic air pump, electric air pump. It's rechargeable. I've used it a couple of times now and it works pretty well. That's going to take a while, so I'm just going to let it do its thing while I deal with the kickstand. don't feel like it's really, I mean, it's up to like 2 pounds difference now, so I don't know if this is tight enough or what's going on. I'm gonna have to disconnect and readjust here. That doesn't seem right. It seemed to air up a lot faster the last time I used this thing, so I don't know what the deal is. The stem works. Doesn't seem to want to screw on really well. I don't know. There we go. Now it's going a little further. That might be the difference that it's making here. Okay, let's hit it now. Yeah, that's quicker. All right, that one's good. It's kind of a pain in the ass to unscrew though. Well, damn it. I knocked the O-ring out of my piece that goes onto the tire. This little guy that has to go on your valve stem. The O-ring came out. Let's see if it'll, hopefully it'll go back in there. I don't know. Nope, it's not. God damn it. All right, I got it. Now we got to do the back wheel. That one had less air in the front. And I forgot, I only have one of these little caps. So I'm going to switch the back little black cap that protects it to the front and move this one to the back to air it up. Okay. It had 32 pounds of pressure. I like to keep it around 60, 65. So it's pretty low. All right, we got plenty of air pressure. Now I'm sweating like hell, so I'm gonna get a drink and get back on the road. Right, tires feel a lot better now. and my foot has got plenty of clearance from the kickstand. It was just on my mind the whole time. I was worrying about whether or not my foot was going to hit it and if I was going to turn it wrong or something. So that was just irritating. Had to fix it. Yeah, it looks like plenty of clearance, plenty of air pressure. I guess doing those miles yesterday knocked the pressure down a bit. I usually just check them a couple times a week as I'm riding. I didn't even think about checking them today before I took off. I oiled my chain today, added all the extra parts, and then just left. So needed some air. So I see that they mowed down a bunch of the wild parsnip that was out here. I don't know if mowing it down is the brightest idea. I think you would have to spray that shit, because mowing it, I don't know, man. I think the guy that's mowing it would have to cover himself in like a chemical suit or something, because that's the oils from that stuff is what you don't want to get on you. You're just going by with a mower. That shit gets in the air. Or if you breathe it, my God, I don't know what that would do to you. Yeah, they just mowed it all down. Oh, we got a deer off to the right here. Let's see if I can get him on video. It's like a doe. So I'll get her if I can. She's looking right at me right now. She heard me yapping probably. So she's staring at me. Hopefully I can get her on camera before she spooks and runs. It's my favorite part of riding all the wildlife. There she goes. Disappeared. So one of the things I did putting my headlight on here, I have so many things on my handlebars. Got my GoPro mount. Got the GoPro mount, my feed bag here on the right side, and then I have my GPS on the left side of the gooseneck, and then I gotta add a headlight, and I also have another feed bag coming to try to stick my GoPro in with the selfie stick when I'm riding upside down, so I can pull it out and film and get some riding shots of me on the bike, I guess. Anyway, I got the bright idea, because there's so many mounts, to just stick some double-sided tape on the back of my GPS and stick it to the flashlight headlight, and it works. It's awesome. But I also realized in order to charge that, I'm gonna have to remove the entire headlight each time, because now they're stuck together. So even if my headlight doesn't need a charge, I got to take it off to charge up the GPS system. It's not a big deal. It's just a thing that I got to do. Legs are burning today, man. I don't know if it's just because it's later in the day. I haven't done like my normal routine, getting up, certain things I eat and drink and go. So being said it's later in the day, I had actual lunch. I didn't drink electrolytes before I left, which I usually do. First thing in the morning, I'll drink a whole glass of electrolytes. Today I just mixed it up, took it with me. So maybe that's got something to do with it, I don't know. And it's hot. But regardless of all of those things, I'm doing it. Because that's what you do. You just f***ing do it. It's the only way to get shit done is to get shit done. Another buckle in the sidewalk. So I had the camera off. Oh, here's another one. These rains must have did this to the sidewalks. I've been out here many times on this trail, and it hasn't buckled up like that ever before. That's 3 spots now that I saw that. So the heavy rains that we had must have affected those sidewalks, pushing water underneath of there or something. I don't know if there's drainage and it pushed it out. I don't know what's under there, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. Might be hard to see it on the camera as I went over it. Maybe when I go back, I'll stop and take a photo from the side so you can see how buckled up the sidewalk is. It's basically a ramp. If I was a kid on a BMX, that thing would be cool. Just come flying down and nail it. There's a crack on the sidewalk here next to me too that never was there before. Wow, this storm really did some damage on a lot of different things around town that you wouldn't think of. I'm debating if I want to go on to Sipel Road and ride on the old highway or not. I don't know. It's a freaking weekday. People are getting off work. I don't have bright clothes on today. That might be kind of dangerous. I have a bright helmet, but that's about it. I guess I got a tail light now, but man, people are on their phones too much these days. I just don't feel like taking the risk and getting hit. Too close to Ragbrai. Got a lot of time and money invested. I want to make sure that I get there. And I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that out loud. Knock on my noggin. I don't want anything to go wrong to keep me away from it. Life's full of ironies. I don't know why I said that out loud. Hopefully nothing happens and I don't have to even leave that in the video, but we'll see. This buckle's not too horrible here, but I'll try to take a photo of it anyway. Wow. So it looks like the pond came up outside of its banks. All this mud here. That's wild. I wish I would have came out here now. Didn't even think about this thing going over. But it's receded now, so hopefully the Heritage Pond has as well. Maybe we'll head down there once I'm done out here in this area. Roll down and check it out. I don't really feel hungry, but I feel like my muscles need some carbs or something, so I'll stop and munch on something. Just had some dried mango and dried cherries to give me some fuel to keep going here. Some mud and washout. And the storms were here on Thursday and Friday last week. And there's still some water up here on the path that we're going to cross up here. So this hillside must be saturated still with water. One of my other videos I shared, there's some rust in this area. This whole spot looks like rust when it's dry. I don't know if it's showing through now with the camera, but it's really red rust looking. So I'm guessing at some point in the past there was a junkyard or something over here on the side, or somebody threw a bunch of scrap metal, old car stuff in there. So when it rains, it washes through that shit and then leaches out onto the pavement, leaving behind rust. So this is all old farmland out here that got industrialized. Here's the big buckle in the road here. This one goes pretty high. Oh look, Red Height's still hiring. You go to redheight.com and apply. They run ads non-stop around here. I don't know if it's just that hard to find workers these days yet. Since COVID, I know a lot of places still have a hard time finding employees. So I don't know if that's it. I don't know what the place is like to work for, but they're always hiring. And I think they start out pretty good wage too. Back, see if this fella needs help. Might need a tool that I might have. He was good, he had a tool. He's just adjusting his brake because it was rubbing. This 1 mile hill up here is gonna suck when I come back. It's 2 miles actually, but the steepest part of it is 1. Yeah, this evening energy I have is just shit, dude. I don't like it. Maybe I need to get some caffeine in me or something. I don't know. I get downtown, if I can get downtown on the Heritage Trail tonight, maybe I'll swing by a gas station and grab a Red Bull to slam real quick, see if that'll help me. So I got electrolytes, I got water. I got some carbs when I snack back there, so I got the right fuel. In the mornings though, I take a caffeine supplement so I don't have to drink coffee. So if I drink coffee, it dries my mouth out and it's like a diuretic, so it can dehydrate you. Anyway, so I just take a caffeine supplement, and I've been doing that for years. I just take that in the morning before I go to the gym. Wakes me up. It's the equivalent of a couple cups of coffee, so it works. Yeah, I'm sure the water's receded on the trail down here, but I'm just wondering if they were able to cut back the trees that were blocking the way. But I guess we'll find out here shortly, so we're going there. So it looks like they drove a vehicle through here, knocked the mud down a bit, they cut up the tree that fell, and all the water receded back to the pond in this section. I wonder if they'll come out here with a plow and plow this mud off. That's what I would do. All right, looks like the trail's clear of water. I don't remember how far down that tree was that was blocking the trail, but I feel like I was able to see it by now. Yep, right here. Just past it. See all the brush, chopped up tree here. So yeah, the city did a good job of cleaning up the trail. Oh boy, just cracked my knee on my mirrors. I tried to take off. So my handlebars returned yet. Shit, gotta straighten that out. At least I didn't break it. I'm pretty sure the Dubuque Bike Club just passed me going the other direction. I didn't go online at all today to see what they were up to, so didn't know they were riding. Oh well. I got a really busy schedule, so trying to hook up with them is just not going to happen. It is what it is. I'll figure it out on Ragbrai how to ride in a big group. Yeah, they had a couple of the people had Ragbrai shirts. I noticed one person in particular had a Pork Belly Venture shirt on, which is the charter that I signed up with. So maybe I'll see him in the camp if he's going with them this year. The B branch is open again. All the water is receded and the trail looks really clean. So I'm guessing they came down here with pressure washers and blasted all the mud back down into the pond, into the creek here, because this is pretty damn clean. This is the city's kind of crown jewel. Try to deal with all the flooding we get here off all the hills. Every year we get heavy rains and it washes down, and it used to go into everybody's basements. I had property down here that had water in the basement, so I know how bad that is. Almost to the top of the 1 mile section of the hill here. Feels like it's taken me longer than ever to get up this hill tonight. I have to do a stretch break up here. This is ridiculous. Do not like night riding. This sucks. Oh. Starting out from this section of the hill, much easier. Once you get to that part back there where I stopped, it kind of levels out a little bit. It's still an incline by 2.5%. for another mile. And it gets, as you get closer to the end, it's more like a 6. But yeah, this is easy going now, especially after stretching for a minute. Go back up a couple gears and keep on trucking. Another aspect I'm discovering I do not like about riding at night: bugs. I think a lot more bugs are out now, mosquitoes and gnats and shit. I usually deal with gnats in the morning. I'm hitting a lot of them now as the sun's going down. They're coming out. As the sun's going down, I'm realizing that I don't really need sunglasses, but I do need them to keep the bugs out of my eyes. I have clear glasses in my motorcycle saddlebags for riding at night, so I need to grab those and pack them on the bicycle so that when I take off early mornings on Ragbrai, if I'm up early enough anyway to go in the dark, I'll be able to have clear lenses to see where I'm going and keep the bugs out of my eyes at the same time. I used to ride hills like this when I was a kid. Made it easier to get up a big hill. Haven't done that at all as an adult. I did it back on that big mile hill a little while back, but I wasn't recording. I don't know if it's really helping me get up or not, but it feels easier. It's probably taking me longer. Some guy going back and forth, side to side. But it was easier. So we got in just over 26 miles today. Well, we got the miles in today. This will be my last big mile day, which ain't even that much, 26 miles. But yeah, the rest of the week is going to be smaller miles. So this is my last bigger mile day for Ragbrai. I'm going to try to get back out here tomorrow morning. I think we're supposed to have good weather. It might rain on Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember what the schedule said. But I'm going to ride every day that I can, weather permitting. Seems like a great day to chase your dreams. I'm going to get back to living mine. We'll see you next time.